Hello friends, today we are going to look on data types in Python. In this we will look on different types of data types, then mutable and immutable objects. After that we will look on fundamental data types in Python. So now first let's start with different data types in Python. In Python there are mainly two types of data, fundamental and collection, in which fundamental data types can hold single value at a time and collection data type can hold multiple value at same time. The fundamental data types has mainly 5 types: integer, string, float, boolean and complex. And in collection data type has mainly 4 types: list, tuple, set and dictionary. Now let's look on what is mutable and immutable object. The mutable objects are which whose value is modified after its creation. For example, list, dictionary, set, byte array, user defined classes. And the immutable objects are which whose value cannot be changed. For example, int, float, long, complex, string, tuple, and bool. It doesn't mean that the value cannot be changed. The value can be changed, but its address also going to be changed. Means for each new object, new address is allocated, and if same value, then its only reference is going to create. Now let's look on integer data types in Python. In Python, if integer data value is between -5 to 256, then it is going to refer to the same object, means same address. And if value other than -5 to 256, then new object is going to create. Now we will look on example. For that, let's first open command prompt and then type Python. Then declare a variable a with value 256 and b with value 256. First we will print value of a, then value of b, as it is showing 256 for both. Now let's check the id of a and then id of b. You can see the both id is same because it ranges between -5 to 256. Then there is a method a is b. It returns true if both addresses is same and false if both addresses is different. As it is returning true, means our a and b is referring to the same object. Sorry, memory. Now let's check for a equals to 257 and b equals to 257. And now check its a is b. It is returning false as both id is different. Now we will check both ids, id of a and id of b. As you can see, the both ids are different because it is not ranging between -5 to 256. Now let's look on the third example. If z equals to 3 plus true, then what will happen? Now first open command prompt as it is already opened. Now we will type z equals to 3 plus true. Now we will check what z contains. Print z. As it is printing 4, it means that true contains 1. Now we will check the type of z. As it is printing int, means true is internally converted into int type and set with the value 1. Now let's check what is false value. We will try z equal to 3 plus false. Then print z. As it is printing 3, means false contains 0 and this is set. The true contains 1 and false contains 0. Now as we have seen the integer data type in Python, now let's look on float data type in Python. The float data types are immutable data types. That means that only one object is going to create, even if same values are there. Float may also be in scientific notation, means we can use E for indicating power. Now let's say if 2.5 E2, it means that 2.5 into 10 raised to 2, it will give answer as 250. We can use E instead of 10 raised to 2. Now let's look on some example. The first one is, if x equals to 4.5 and y equals to 2.5, then what will be the address of it? If x plus 5 minus 2.5. Now first let's open command prompt and type Python. Now first declare variable x with value 4.5 and y with value 2.5. Then we will print x and y first. Print x comma y, 4.5 and 2.5. Now let's calculate z equal to x plus 5 minus 2.5. Now first let's print z as it is showing 4.5. If it is showing 4.5 and x value is also 4.5, then its address needs to be same, but we will see it first. ID of x, ID of y, and ID of z. As you can see, all these three IDs are different because there are some exceptions with immutable data types in this float data type. Now we will see similar example for the integer data type. Here it is x equal to 10, y equal to 5 and z equal to x plus y minus 5. Now we will see it. Open our command prompt, then type x equals to 10, y equals to 5, z equal to x plus y minus 5. We will first print all this x comma y comma z. As you can see 10, 5, 10. Now let's check its all addresses. ID of x, ID of y and ID of z. As you can see, the ID of z and x is same. It is referring to the same object, but it is not with the case of float data type, as it has some exceptions. We can also see the float data type, it is float or not. We will declare one variable as a float data type, x equal to 4.5 to anything. We can check its type x, it's float. Now we can see some examples regarding E. A equals to 2.5 E2. We will see the same one. We will print A as it is showing 250 because it is internally converted into 2.5 into 10 raised to 2. Now let's check another one. For example, A equals to 4.2 E minus 4. Then what will be its output? It is 0.000 42 as 4.2 is 4.2 e raised to minus 4 is internally converted into 4.2 into 10 raised to minus 4, means it is in division side the 10,000. If we divide 4.2 divided by 10,000, then it will give as 0.00042. It's all about float data type in Python. Now we will see string data type in Python. The string is a sequence of collection of character, means all characters are combined together to form a string, that is text, and you can declare string within a single quote, double quote, or even in triple quote. Now we will see some example regarding this. Now first let's open command prompt. Our command prompt is already open here, yes, and then type Python, and now we will declare a string s equals to, we will declare a string and in double quote first, Atharva, print as. We can also declare string in single quote. We will try it. S equals to Atharva, print as. Yes, it is displaying perfectly. Now we will display it in triple quote. Print as. It is displaying perfectly. As you can see, you can display this string with 3 different types: within single quote, within double quote, and within triple quote. Now we will see some exceptions with immutable objects. Here is the first example. Python is cool! Exclamation mark. And Python is cool! Exclamation mark. Is A and B is equal? Let's check. Open command prompt and type A equal to Python is cool, and same for B, Python is cool. A is B. No, it's not. It's not. Now let's check for A equal to Python and B equals to Python. A equals to Python and B equals to Python. Now let's check A is B. It's true. This is because the Python is continuous string. There is no space in between. But in the above example, A equals to Python is cool. There is a space in between Python and is and cool. There is space. For that reason, it is not referring to the same object, but we can do it manually by importing system and calling the intern function. Let's try. First import sys and import sys, then type A equals to sys dot intern of Python is cool! Exclamation mark, and same for B. In this way you can see that A is B is returning true, as we manually made that at Python is cool with space as immutable object. The intern function is forcefully intern this string to refer to the same object in the memory. These are the some exceptions with the immutable objects. Now, as we have seen the exceptions with immutable objects and strings, now we will going to look on Boolean data types in Python. Boolean data types has two values, true and false. First, look on what are the true values. Any string is true except empty strings. Means all kind of strings are true except the empty ones. And any number is true except 0. Any list tuple dictionaries are true except the empty ones. Now we will look on what are the false value. Means all the strings which are empty are considered in false. The number 0 is considered as false, and the list, tuple, set and dictionaries which are empty are considered as false. Now we will going to look on some examples. First we will open our command prompt and type Python. Then we will declare a variable a with value true. We will print a. We will print its type of a. Then we will check its id of a. Now we will see if it's empty, then what? A equals to empty strings. First print a. It is showing nothing. It is because we have only stored empty string in a. We have not converted in Boolean. Then for converting it in Boolean, we need to type a equals to bool of a. Then print a. Then it is showing in false as a is string, but after that we have typecasted it into Boolean type. Then it is showing that a contains false as it is empty string. We will see typecasting in details in the upcoming video. This is the Boolean data type in Python. Now let's look on complex data type in Python. The complex data types are x plus yj, where the x is real part and the j is imaginary part. We can write complex number by using complex function. Now we are going to look on some examples regarding complex data type. So first we will open our command prompt. Then we will type x equals to 3 plus 4j. Here 3 and 4 is a real part where x is imaginary part. Means this whole 4j is considered as an imaginary part. Now we will print first x. Then we will print x dot real, means only real part. It's 3, and we will then print its imaginary part by mag. Imag. It's an imaginary part, that is 4. We can also check its type by using type function, type of x. It's complex. Now we will see another example by using complex function. X equals to complex of 5, let's say 6.3. Then print x. It's 5 plus 6.3j. We can also print its real parts and its imaginary part. that is 5.0 and 6.3 respectively. These are the complex data types in Python. Now let's recall what we have learned in this video. In this video, we have seen the fundamental and collection data type in Python. Then we have looked on in detail fundamental data types, that is integer, string, float, boolean, complex. If you learned something, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.